And hello, everybody, and welcome to another Sasquatch Secrets. I'm your host, Nikki Colon, and I'm so happy you guys could be here today. We are changing things up a little bit. So today is a little bit different show, but it's going to be a lot of fun, okay? You're really going to enjoy my guests tonight. Unfortunately, one couldn't make it. Sad face. But we're going to make the best of it, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to talk a little bit about Bigfoot. So, boy, look at that chat. It is already going. What are we at? 22 already in the chat. So thanks for being here, and let us bring on our guests.
You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
Okay, everybody. So everybody knows my sister Suzanne. She's helping me out tonight, and my cousin Carol Ann.
Hi, Carol Ann.
Tonight. I had cousin Vanessa was supposed to be here, but she didn't show. I think we've got some little bit scared of the camera, maybe. I don't know. But it's okay, because we're gonna make do, because we have Carol Ann and Suze, and we're gonna.
But I'm enough for everybody, so.
Yeah, you are.
I know.
You're a handful. She's older than me, and she's a handful.
Yeah. 14 months, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I threw that in, Nikki. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all good. Today we are flying by the seat of our pants.
All right, and I don't have no pants on. Woo!
I have a tutu on under there.
You have a tutu?
Yeah.
So let's
She told me I had to wear my shirt. I wanted to show everybody my boobies, but she said no, so I don't have no pants.
I said, calm down. It's not that kind of show.
Calm it, girl. It ain't that kind of show. No, she did. Look at Susie already left. Susie's putting her pants back on.
Okay. Who do we got? Here tonight? We've got Trackway, Danny, good to see you. Val's in the house. Sharon, all the way from Belgium, she's here. We've got Sasquatch Wizard, that's Jonathan. Good to see you.
Hi,
good to
guys.
see you.
Do we say hi to their names?
Yeah, you can say hi to whoever you'd like. Who else do we have? Donald Fuller. Hey, Don. Uncle Bones, always here.
Hi, Uncle Bones.
He lives here in El Paso. So, yeah, we've had rolling internet blackouts, also power outages yesterday, starting Friday night late, and then into Saturday, we had no internet here. So I was not able to get the show. I wanted to have this particular show, and I was working on it, but without the internet, I couldn't do that. So Saturday night, I thought, well, I'm gonna have to do something else, because I don't want to do something half done.
No
And
have asses here.
I thought about doing this show.
I'll do the bad words for you, Nikki.
You'll do the bad words. And I was talking, I don't know, what were we talking about? I don't know. I was on, oops, there she goes. She disconnected herself.
Good, because she needs to finish setting up and quit letting us see the side of her face.
Her mic kept falling off her. I don't know what was happening with her.
Yeah.
Mic. Anyway,
she should have paid the bill.
I was talking to my cousin and I thought, hey, why don't you guys come on and talk Bigfoot with me? So I thought we were going to have a lot of us on, but it just
they may not. You know what, Nikki? They may not be Bigfooters.
No, you know.
But you know, Tex was.
Oh, was he?
Tex, you remember? Well, I don't know if you remember, but we remember when you went to that main guy and you had a field trip or something over there.
When I went to Washington? Or what?
You went somewhere to and that guy had all the bones and all the he'd been there or something. He'd done that, you know, something. I
don't know. I've been to a lot of different things, but I went to Virginia. I went to a conference down there. That was Daniel Benoit's ECBRO that was down there.
Does he have something of Bigfoot there in a museum?
No.
Who would that be?
Well, there's a lot of museums. There's a
no, but where did you go? Because you and Tex talked.
It was Mr. Wait. What's his name? Wait, Mr. Wait, the guy that passed away.
Oh, you're talking about Mitchell Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever you went there, you posted because Tex used to follow you. Or watch you, or you didn't have all of this, I don't think then.
No, I didn't have all of this. I just used to kind of like show up on people's stuff.
But your Uncle Tex, or he would have been your cousin because you're my cousin. Yeah, your cousin Tex, he followed you. He liked that. And then when we knew you went there, we back then it wasn't FaceTime. It was called
Skype.
I
think we Skyped. Yeah,
we Skyped, and he probably had his face way in the corner. You're going his chin. Yeah, he really was impressed by you because Tex, we grew up. Okay, now can I say what I want to say?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Go.
So Tex grew up in McNary, Arizona, and that's where our parents grew up. Your mom and my dad are brother and sister, and my mom and my mom and your uncle Alfred, they were neighbors, and they ended up to be together, and they grew up in McNary back in the 40s. Well, Tex was born in 1968, okay, but he is born and raised White River. And or no, actually not White River, Canyon Day, and what do you call it? McNary. So when he was younger, let's say in 70, I would say, so he was 2. You know, his parents weren't the best of whatever, it doesn't matter that. But he saw something, so he followed the light and he went back there to the mill pond. That would be if you're looking at the mill to the right. Our parents lived down quarters. They were neighbors. And what do you call it? Tex went over there, and to the right of it, there was something, okay? Well, he got yelled at and he got called back. Well, the next day, everybody saw the circle with the lines. And those were maybe the UFOs, maybe, you know. But Tex saw that in 1970.
Yeah, he saw the
but he didn't say nothing because nobody would believe him, you know.
Yeah. Well, that whole area has been wrought with UFO sightings. I mean, that's where.
Yeah. But listen to the Bigfoot thing.
Travis Walton had his experience, you know, in the White Mountain area, all their Springerville area. But all along the White Mountains, there has been sightings and stuff like that.
Okay, so that's the alien story that I have from Tex. That's not my story. That's his story.
Yeah.
So this one is my story.
Okay.
I lived up quarters when I dated Shane. And I moved here in 2002. 2001, January 31st. So, and then the next month was February 1st. Anyway, so I lived here since then, and I've been up here 22 years already. If not, we'll say 21. That's fine. But when I lived here with grandma, where I'm at now in Lakeside. But when I moved to McNary, I dated Shane. Okay.
Yeah.
And Shane lived up quarters, which was above, and then so the mill pond was right behind us, and down quarters was next to the mill pond, was to the right of us. If you're looking at our house this way. Okay. So, anyways, so Shane passed away in 2004.
Uh-oh, did she freeze?
Hold on. His sister-in-law had a book and was telling her niece, which was Shane's daughter, don't come up here. And what do you mean? And they said, yeah, because we had sightings. They had on the back of they lived down the street from me, and they had sightings of Bigfoot and big old scratches, on the wall where she was taking a shower. And then they had the footprints from this tree to that tree. Now, you could walk from that tree to that tree, but you couldn't hit this one and not have another step until that one.
They were just too large. Yeah.
And I told Angie, I said, well, I'm going to have to tell you, I looked at the pictures, and I believe that something was there, because you can't do that shit if it wasn't that shit,
Yeah.
But if you guys want to come on up, because I don't live where they live. I live 2 miles up the road, Anyways, yeah, that happened when Shane, that would have been Andy's dad, passed away, but before I met Tex. And then I met Tex. And then I know a lot of stories from when they're coming from the McNary or the Honda to the McNary. You have to pass the End Mountain, which is the McNary Mountain. And he made his presence often. I can't tell those people's story, but I know I don't want them to know where I live, but if I could get them here, I could back up their story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they really did see it.
There's been a lot of sightings there in that Honda area where the casino is.
Yes.
There's been a lot of sightings.
That's the story, Susie. I said I wasn't going to tell you till you came on and see me.
Oh, okay.
Now you know it.
Now you know it.
She was trying to get it before I got paid. She doesn't know I'm getting paid.
People don't know I'm paying you to be here.
Yeah, you guys don't know, but she's paying me good.
Yeah. So, well, it's interesting. I mean, because I've always loved that area, and we've had our family reunions in the White Mountains many times, even before I was interested in Bigfoot, though,
Okay.
And I never had a fear of the woods or going out because our parents have always taken us out to the woods.
That's the best time.
Yeah.
Screw Wi-Fi, screw all that. That's the best time. Those are the best stories. Cucamonga. Nikki may not want you guys to know.
I have a feeling tonight you guys are going to hear a lot about me. Oh, man.
In Flagstaff, she lived next to a park. It didn't have a name. We were young, and we called it Cucamonga. And in life, there's a Washington Cucamonga. It's like a tribe and shit. It's like a thing. Nikki and I made it first in Arizona. I'm just saying.
We called it Cucamonga, but it was really Bushmaster Park.
Yes, yeah. AKA. Yeah. I'm just saying. Right on.
Yeah. Carolyn and we were real close growing up. Actually, I moved from Phoenix to Flagstaff when I was like 5. And so we kind of only saw each other in between and during summers and stuff like that.
And spring breaks and that kind of shit. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean,
and when you'd come up to visit and spend time and stuff like that,
And you shit my eyebrow. I'm just saying.
I did not do that. You did that on your own.
Yeah. He thought she was Sasquatch's barber. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel.
Hey, it grew back beautifully.
No, it didn't. I have to paint those shits in.
Throw that on.
They might look beautiful, but I bet you I paint those shits in.
Oh my goodness.
You guys all know Nikki now.
What was that? Honda is
she's that's okay. Let's do it.
Hey, don't talk shit about Kmart. No.
That's not your work.
Kmart.
Kmart.
That was Grandpa. Come
on. So tonight I wanted to talk about, okay, we're family. We have a tight bond because we're family and we feel that bond. Do you think, that Bigfoot would have a family that would be comparable to
pull that shit
to us? Stop yelling at your cat.
That's a pretty cat. I believe so. Why not? Why wouldn't they?
He's big.
Say it again. I missed it.
What would the family look like? What would a Bigfoot family look like? Would we call them family units? I know a lot of the indigenous call them a tribe of their own. They would be a tribe. Or do we call them something completely different? Is it who I heard
that's my text message. Don't pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's you telling me you telling me to shut up. I know. Matt and Susie always say, "Go get the door," and Timmy says, "No, that's Caroline's phone." Yeah, it's the whole thing. Yeah. So really, is that your guys' question?
It is a question. It's a question of. It's all speculation, right? We don't know.
Nikki, listen, Nikki.
Okay. Listen, Linda, listen.
Okay. Listen, Linda needs to listen also. Check it out. But do you seriously think that the Bigfoots of the world are out there wondering, should we call ourselves hairy family? Should we call ourselves you're not so hairy and you're more hairier than us family? Or should we just say, let those humans...
Well, they don't care. They don't care.
Exactly. So why do we... Should we?
Because
How do you know they don't care?
We speculate.
What if it's really important to them? What if it's really important to them?
Okay. Then I need to sit back and listen. Uncle Coco. Do you get what I call you? This is how I want to call you late for dinner. I know.
What did he say? Donald says, I would have every non-related Bigfoot female in Vermont. If I was a Bigfoot.
Well, if you were Bigfoot. Okay. That makes better sense, Donald.
You wish he had a Bigfoot.
You would be the sugar daddy of the Bigfoot.
Call me sugar daddy. I'll call you Carmel.
Oh, man.
Wait,
so because we place a lot of emphasis on how we act as a family, right? We have parental roles. We're monogamous. Well, some are monogamous. Okay. There's family teaching, how we teach our young and how they learn. Are they really close knit? Or do they kick the kids out young? We don't know these things. So it's all speculative, but it's still something fun to think about. Grasshopper says, are there Bigfoot kissing cousins? Bigfoot kissing cousins.
Let's look at that one right down there. I mean, she might have kissed a grasshopper or two.
I'm the cousin kisser.
Yeah.
Cousin kissing?
She said, cousin kissing.
Oh my gosh.
She said, Caroline, I just kissed this guy. I go, we're at a freaking family reunion. Who do you think you were kissing? You know, who do you think you were kissing? Yeah, she forgot.
That's funny because I used to always take my friend Paula, and she would hook up with one of the cousins every time we went.
Is she our family?
No, she was my best friend, Paula.
Well, that's
Cedillo.
okay then.
Remember Cedillo?
She scored.
Yeah, she was good.
She scored every time. She said, I'm going to my friend's family reunion, not my family reunion. So I can kiss somebody. I'm going to kiss her family.
Yeah.
We're all going to be mad
Mama
at each
Squatch,
other.
Baby Squatch. There's a teenage Squatch, but he stays in his room and only comes out for food. Pretty much, right? I mean, that we've heard of juveniles being seen, or smaller Bigfoot that we can only speculate are, you know, they don't come out 6-7 feet tall. There's babies, they're babies, and the mother has to take care of them. Or does the mother hand it over to the dad or the grandparents? Or, you know, how big could a family unit get? I don't think they can get very big. I think they're kind of small. Maybe one elder and then a mom, a dad, and a couple kids. And, you know, they roam around and go from place to place looking wherever the food's at. You know, I don't think they stay in one particular place all year round.
Okay, I agree with you for that, Nikki.
Yeah.
But I disagree that they worry about what part of their life they land in, or whatever that other question was.
The part they land in? What did
I don't know. What was the last question?
If they worry about what they call themselves.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, they're not worried. They could care less. You know, it doesn't matter. They're elusive. There's no way any of us have so far proven that they can go and study them on a consistent basis.
I thought you were worried about that. But
no, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
That was just
all of this is just
I'm here to say, I'm here to be the opposite, because I say, how do we know? Maybe it's super important to them. Maybe they pride themselves on their family origins.
Susie,
you know?
Come on, Susie, stop it.
I believe
you think they go get the oak tree and on Sundays at 6:00 and say, "Oh, they're talking about us at 5."
Nope, they have.
They called us fairy friends.
I believe that they are spiritual beings. I believe that they're interdimensional beings, and I believe that they have a higher consciousness than us. So they're not out there crying about if we're talking about them or not, but they have a higher consciousness than us. So like different things are important to them than they are to us, I believe.
Okay.
But I believe that they're sentient beings. Can we agree on that? They're sentient beings. They have feelings, thoughts, and stuff like that. Do you believe that? Do you guys believe that?
No, they don't. They're Sasquatch. They're hairy fuckers that want to scare the crap out of you so they can scare the crap out of you. No, they don't.
Cats have, yeah, but listen, think about it like this, Caroline. Do your cats have feelings and thoughts?
Yeah, but my cats are domesticated. They don't live outside in the feral world. They're domesticated. Yeah, they better have feelings because I give them to them. I give them this one that says, I'm mad at you. And then I give them this one, oh, you're so pretty. But don't fuck up because I will. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm talking shit. I don't do that. PG program.
Yeah. And
no, I get what you're saying.
This is individual stuff, right? Because it depends on what you believe. You know, Susie believes that they are interdimensional and they do things out of the air, whatever. I don't because I'm more of a flesh and blood type of person. I think they're just animals. They're out there. They're living. They're fine without us. They don't need our intervention.
What do I think, Nikki? Put me in that one.
Okay, well, what do you think? Do you think they're flesh and do you think that a Bigfoot can walk through a portal. How about that?
What's a portal?
Oh, okay. Well, that they can disappear into, they can phase out, or
yes.
you think so?
I'm going to say yes. Excuse me. If they had the opportunity come on to, because the Texas, your uncle Tex, or I guess it'd be your cousin. Your cousin Tex used to watch those kind of things. And if it was something that this family, because I'm trying to think, we used to watch Bigfoot, I don't know, on Sundays or something on Apple TV, or not Apple, APL. Was it APL? Animal Planet?
Oh, Animal Planet.
I think it was APL.
Finding Bigfoot. You're probably talking about Finding Bigfoot show.
Finding Bigfoot. Yes.
Yeah, it was on like for 11 seasons.
And then when you went to wherever, you and I talked a little bit here and there or whatever, but when you went.
Uh-oh. Did she freeze?
Oh.
You both froze.
Oh, Tex was so connected to you. And I remember you guys talked on FaceTime or whatever it was called.
Skype. Skype.
Okay, so I'm going to say that yes, Bigfoots that we watched on that show, they would watch these people, because these people that are talking about who's in the forest watching them, they used to say, yeah, you know, on Saturdays when we were outside with our grandkids and they were swinging in the swing, we would hear something. And then the next Saturday they came, it happened again. And then the next. So I believe that the person or the object, Bigfoot, is something that is of a compassion to a certain point, you know. And they do disappear when it's time to. But when someone's out there knocking, searching for Bigfoot, knocking on the trees, those fuckers said, watch what I can do. That's when they knock those trees down and scare the crap out of them. Or they make those jumps like they did Shane's family, when they jumped and missed like 6 feet, and then there was another thing, and then they missed. Yeah. They want you to know they were here. You guys are talking about them, right. And they want to bring their presence and show you who, you know. So yes, I think I hope I answered everybody's question correctly.
Well, there's no correct or wrong answers here.
Well, I hope I answered the both questions.
It's it's just what you believe, you know, and if you are open-minded, you know, then it shouldn't bother you. The only thing that bothers me, and the reason for my channel, is that I don't like the hoaxers. I don't like the people who lie, and I don't like the people who put out false information. And that's, you know, primarily why I do what I do, because I'm tired of it. And I'm a huge skeptic in evidence. You know, I'm pretty harsh on people's evidence. So... but that's okay. That's just me, and it's my opinion, and everybody's got one.
Right.
So,
like, we have assholes. We all are like assholes. Yeah. I'm just saying, I heard that joke before.
and I know where Susie's coming from. You know, she's in touch, and she
had a Sasquatch over for dinner on Saturday. She invited me, but I said no.
What did you have, Sue?
I don't know. What did you say?
I said she had a Sasquatch over for dinner on Saturday, but I wasn't invited. Or I was invited, but I said no. I'm just talking smack. I'm just talking. You guys weren't supposed to. Hi, Live TV. Just saying.
Okay. So,
let's bring our guests on. Do we have guests?
Well, you are the guest, dear. You are the guest.
Oh, does anybody want to ask me a question? Yes. How are your flip-flops tonight?
Yeah, she's got flip-flops. You better look out. I'm gonna.
Okay, just in case anybody was wondering, I just wanted to show you. My flip-flops are fine.
They were the only thing she had with feet on them.
I think Nikki's talking S-M-A-K-E. I don't know how to spell it. I probably spelled it wrong.
Oh gosh. So,
you guys just saw me pick my nose, huh?
Yeah, everything you do over there, girlfriend.
I didn't find anything. I looked though, but I didn't find anything. Right on.
I was going to see what I had on here. Hold on 1 second, and we will.
Susan, you like this side or this side?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of catfishy because one side's good, one side's not.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I want to hear the truth. I'm looking at the apples of my eye.
Okay.
Okay.
You're very symmetrical. Both sides.
I don't know
are
what
good.
that means. Hold on. Now I'm looking at the refrigerator.
Oh no, it's definitely the other side.
The apple of my eye? Okay. Nikki, cut us out.
I didn't cut you out. I just moved you over.
Did she fire us? I should have. I want double. I told her. I want double the pay.
So, these were things that I had been thinking about in regards to Bigfoot families. Okay.
Are we
what I had
on
been talking. What's that?
Are we online or we're just together?
No, we're live, dear. We're live, and you have about 19 people.
Now they know what side is good.
Oh God!
You see my good side? Okay,
I'm just gonna go to. Do you know? Have you seen the footage of the PNG film, the Patterson-Gimlin footage?
The very first footage.
See this very first picture right here of that Bigfoot right there. You've never seen that one?
This one? Oh no! But you know what? I can tell you my story about Sasquatch. My mom and dad used story. Yes, it is another story. And thank you, Albert G. Chavez is our grandpa. This is how he told his stories. So we used to go. I saw that movie right there with Sasquatch. We used to go to the Westdale Theater every Sunday. Well, one Sunday out of the month. And watch movies. We watched Sasquatch and we watched Rocky. But when we watched Sasquatch, you can't ask my dad now, but you ask my mom. Ooh, I almost got choked up. And she'll tell you, I was very scared. But I watched it through my poncho, my crochet poncho by my grandma Benny.
Uh-huh.
You know, I watched it like this because I was scared. But yeah, I have seen that. But it wasn't a picture; it was a movie.
I bet you were talking about that movie. Remember that movie, sister? The boggy one. What's it called?
Oh, Legend of Boggy Creek.
Yeah.
I would have been. Let's say, what year does this say? Movie?
This thing that she's showing you is the very first footage of a Bigfoot caught on camera.
But what year?
Well, this was in 1967. Was the
1960? I was born in 1966. So, let's say I was 8 or 10. You know what I mean? So this would have been the one I saw in the movie that we saw of Sasquatch. Yeah, I had to sleep with my parents for about 5 nights. We saw it on a Sunday, and the next Sunday we didn't go to the movies. We didn't go to the movies that Sunday. They gave my money.
There was a lot. There was Bigfoot Legend of Sasquatch. There was the Ivan Marks one.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
Leonard Neat.
To comment on it, like I can't say, oh, this made me believe and
right.
I can't say that, but I can say that if that was one of the movies that we watched,
this one isn't a movie. It's actually somebody.
Or let me finish my conversation, because I'm going to say I was 8, so that might have been a picture when I watched the movie when I was 8 or 10. I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like that stuff right there. I can see it happening right here. So yeah, that made me nuts. I mean, at the moment, I was scared the shit of him because my family's from hunting. So that's a moving target that you want to eat. You know, I'll do the thigh. I think I'll become maybe the butt cheek. I'm scared. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, you know what I mean? We came from that kind of family. So, but I remember I watched the Sasquatch movie and I was scared to death. But yeah, I believe this shit right here. But there's a movie on there, Nikki, that you have that says fake or something like that. I tried to watch it, and I don't understand if you're telling us that you were there and you think it was fake, or you want us to tell you this is your
are you talking about one of my little shorts that I did? One of the short YouTube
I don't know, but
did?
after I saw you after AMC's wedding, AMC's thing, I checked you out, you know, because you know, Tex was a big time Sasquatch Bigfoot. He thought that if he told people shit that they weren't going to be his friends. And I said, you know what, honey? If you saw it and they don't believe you, screw them. Because when it does come to them, they're going to say, ooh, I shit my pants. Oh, maybe I need Uncle Tex here with me right now. You know, or whatever. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah.
Well, it's probably you probably saw one of these. Hold on, I'm uploading it right now.
It's like
because every now and then when I know something's really fake, I'll put out a quick YouTube short just showing that hey, this is fake, and I put fake on there, and I just put it.
Nikki, Susie, should I confess? Okay, I have a confession world. I don't know how many, 22 people, 30 people, 400, I'm not sure. Nikki told me there would be 5.2 million of you, so here we are. She didn't say that, I'm just joking. She didn't say that.
Did you see this? Is this what?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
No, not that one.
Why do you play music? No, it's just
it's part of the video.
Huh? It's in the nighttime, and you put
yeah, that's part of one of my.
And it says hoax or fake or something like that, and I don't know. I guess my mind that night had like a question. I guess today I can't remember the question or know what it is, but
no, it's just me and my experiences and learning more about the stuff you see because I'm always on Facebook. So the things that people put on Facebook can be not truthful. Okay. They show a picture, but they don't show you the whole story behind the picture. And that's what I like to do is I like to know the whole story. And if I know it's fake because I even know the name of the man who created it, then I want to.
You're the TMZ police.
Not quite. I mean? We do have a few in the field who are,
That's what I mean.
But
you have fact check.
Yeah, I like to fact check. Exactly.
Okay, yeah. You might say this, but check it out. I got somebody out there checking it. They're in the field right now. Here you go. Oh shit, my TV came. It's a monster movie.
Oh.
Well, it's not a monster movie, but I like IDTV.
So we go into the house.
I don't care. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna walk away with Bigfoot, and we're gonna go have a kiss.
And there's beads all over the floor.
I vote Carol Ann to Sasquatch Secrets late night. Yeah, she would be good as a late night person.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Donald voted you as wanting you to be part of my late night shows. Because the
Who's
late night shows,
Donald?
we talk.
He wants to see my boobies on. Hey, Donald. You want to see my chanclas? I go to bed at 6, so tonight is my late night.
Uncle Bones. Uncle Bones says After Dark with Carol Ann.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Bones. I have their name right here. Look. Uncle Bones and Rolling Internet. Ooh, wee.
Oh, you taking notes over there?
I was, and then you guys talked about, and then I put scratches because I didn't know what you guys were talking about.
Oh my God.
I'm working on it.
You're so crazy.
You guys are glad I put my lips on, huh? Uncle Bones and Jason.
Who's that? Oh my God, this is hilarious. Okay.
Who's the first one?
Let's do a little show me. The thing is you all just watched Cart Universal, and one of the stories I did, he did, and I didn't get the preview that he was doing that, so now we have the same story again. But let me see where it's at and what we are doing. I'm not going to play the whole intro this time. Let's just move on. So this was the Lick Fork, Virginia photo that just came out, okay? And it was just featured on Cark, all right? But what was weird, and it doesn't pass the smell test, is the whole fact that the audio that was with this picture was totally so faked, okay? It was really bad. And I don't know, they showed you a little part on Carrick, and I don't know if you guys want me to go ahead and show that whole thing here, but let me get that big. So, oh, that's not it. That's somebody else. Sorry. I got all kinds of stuff here. Let's do the next one. Share. There we go. Okay, so this is the Virginia Lick Fork. Oh, that's not what I was going to do. So they had these big old prints, right? The guy's explaining that he found prints later and all this stuff. And is it going? Yeah, there it goes. But the audio is so freaking ridiculous. And I know you guys were hearing that on Cark, and you had to say that was so ridiculous. It sounds exactly like maybe it was taken from a zoo. You know, it sounded real hollow. And let's see if we can get to that audio.
Is there a man there?
Well, they're saying that's a Bigfoot right there.
Oh, where? I hear a man.
This audio is ridiculous, all.
Can you circle where he's at?
Well, this is not in this picture.
Oh,
it's not there. It's just the audio.
Oh,
can you hear that?
Crickets.
Eerie, unexpected.
This is Camille.
Oh,
he's passed over 18
Camille.
challenges.
Hold on.
He was able to quit his job.
Are we talking to him?
We're gonna keep on squatching.
I think that's a panther or a bear or something.
I swear it sounds like it's audio from like a zoo, because you have that hollow tone that sounds like it's coming from, you know, an enclosure. It doesn't even
sounds like an orca.
Right. It doesn't even sound like what it should be. And Danny says
But
that's a
do we
moose.
know? But here, Nikki, is your thing. Do we know what an orca sounds like? Do we know what a Bigfoot
Sure.
sounds
Well,
like?
you can research all that and pull those up.
But do they know?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure they do.
No, yeah. Why? Because you went there, or you were there with them, or
it does sound kind of like whale sounds, you know. But the fact is, it's not whatever that picture is right there, and it wasn't out there in the woods. The whole sound isn't correct. If you're listening to the background, you should be hearing vast open, and you're hearing enclosed, something in an enclosure, because it wouldn't have that tone to it at all. But
that could be
anyway,
from. Is it from the world of Sasquatch's sounds out there in the wilderness, or is it from the we don't know if they're Sasquatches, but we have them here in our little enclosure, and this is what our voices sound like. Do we know that?
Well, we don't know what sound that is. All we can determine is that out of all the audios that have been
we don't believe it,
that supposedly are Bigfoot, they never have we have anything sound like kind of like that.
Because nobody could enclose him to make it sound like that, right?
Whale sound side by side. Yeah, we could have whales side by side.
You think a whale sounds like a Bigfoot? Who said that?
No. They're saying that sound that I just played was probably a whale.
Oh, I was gonna say, who said that? I want to tell them they're wrong, but okay, I get. It sounds like a whale,
right?
A whale in the wilderness, in the trees.
Hold on.
They just dubbed it in there, Caroline, to make it sound like it was a wild animal.
Yeah,
who did that?
Created.
Whoever was faking that.
Whoever put this video
Whoever
up.
was faking it.
They're faking it. That's the whole point. Is they're faking it.
I was trying to be on your guys' side. Okay, good. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, no, that's.
I was like trying to be halfway and halfway, but yeah, I agree. That was like totally fake.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is kind of ominous sounds. Okay.
What does ominous mean?
The whale sounds are always kind of scary. Get off. Okay,
a whale is not scary.
Whales are scary as shit. They're huge.
Hold on. I'm going to.
But the sound of them isn't.
They'll swallow you.
If you're at your house and you hear a whale sound, you're going to be that scared?
Oh, yeah, especially if I was at my house.
Sissy? Yeah, because you're Susie, the sissy.
I told you, I just
see
said
if I can get to some good ones.
I remember that part. That's it, Lucy. I need to dress you and are you guys scared of that noise right there?
I like it. Actually, I fall asleep to that. I could fall asleep to that.
I was going to say that's pretty comforting.
Now, can you hear the background, that background sound? That's kind of like what's happening in that audio from the Bigfoot is that background.
Okay, I guess I'm actually putting these glasses together. Now I finally got to sit here, but I can't do that because I have to listen to your guys' conversation. Okay, I'm going to listen now. I'm going to seriously listen. Okay, play me the other one you want me to compare it to first. Again, please.
Oh, shit skis. Hold on. Oops.
Damn.
The problem is I have to upload them every time.
Okay.
I mean, I have to screen share them every time. So here we go. Here's this one.
Is this Wisconsin?
It's Virginia.
Virginia.
Okay, I was close, huh?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
It doesn't sound like whale sounds.
No, it sounds like a mountain lion.
It sounds like
It sounds like a
that
whale.
just sounds
It sounds
like
like a mountain lion.
and
Or, no.
I
that
wonder
doesn't
what
sound like
a killer whale sounds like, because
How is
they're
a
the
killer
only
whale?
they're the only things we have in captivity, other than I think they have a one of those belugas maybe somewhere, but I don't know. It sounds like it's a big ass tank somewhere to me.
A tank?
Yeah, sounds
Like
like
a
it's in
tank
some
of
kind of
fish?
tank. Like
That noise that you just heard sound like a tank?
in a tank. In a tank of water.
Oh,
fish.
no. To me, that sounded like an animal out there mimicking, like coyotes can mimic people, like to scare you to go want to help them, but there's a pack out there trying to eat you up. You know what I mean? So that noise
Yeah.
right there sounded like
This is kind of high pitched, but if they
I'm gonna
lower
say an
the pitch,
imposter, like an imposter, like an imposter. The Sasquatch wants to imposter, or I don't know how you say that, or pretend to be this one, so you'll go save it. But he just wants to show. I don't believe in my whole life that a Sasquatch will hurt anybody, unless you're taking down their wilderness or you're chopping down their trees or doing something bad. And I think that yes, but I think a Sasquatch lives in wherever they can in their terrain that fits them. I think there might be one, maybe there's two, maybe there's three, but there's not a whole bunch. You know, we're not going to kill them off like the wolves, the gray wolves. Everybody wants to do the gray wolves down or whatever because, you know, they're probably not good for us, or maybe they are. I don't know the story. You know, I'm just saying. I know dolphin.
That looks freaky. You can't tell me that doesn't look freaky.
What was freaky?
That was whale swimming straight at me.
No, that's not freaky. You need to see the picture of what's her name? Kayla. Hi, baby. Of Kayla. She wants you to see this picture of this girl who's so excited for her boyfriend to give her like a rose or something. But they're really looking on the side right here where the hallway is. And then they're looking again. And then you're thinking she's going to open that beautiful whatever. But no, this freaking dumbass clown goes, bah! And scares the crap out of her.
Yeah.
Oh, those are freaky.
You're
talking about those ones where they trick you.
Yeah, I told Kayla, if you ever do that again, I will never answer your messages. I don't care if you're stuck on an island. I'm not the one. You screwed it up now. Yeah, I'd have helped you at least 4 times. You have one gone. 3 times you have left. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I do believe that there's something. I was telling Nick or Susie earlier that one night, text, because we used to live in the wilderness. We lived in McNary, but then when all kinds of stuff went down and he almost got killed and beat up and whatever,
yeah,
we moved. We didn't have we had a trailer. It was what do you call it? The trailers it's the end of the world, and you know you don't have no walls, you don't have no floor. You know, I had to cut my king size bed to cover bottom of my trailer on the floor when the winter came because it's cold. You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, your mom passed away in February during that time. You know, and yeah, it was an awful time. It was an awful time, but it was about a year. But in June, Tex passed away, you know?
Yeah.
So, I you just did what you had to do or whatever. But anyways, I remember this one story when Tex was alive. He was outside and I can hear him talking to our animals. And he was telling them, you know what? Don't be scared. This is his neighborhood. You just have to accept the fact that you're in his neighborhood. Don't tell him, don't be telling him off. Don't be this. You just gotta accept it and don't be scared. And Bubba, because one of my dog's names is Bubba. He says Bubba, because Bubba was the boss of everybody, and Bubba knew he was the boss of everybody. And Tex says, you know what, Bubba? You can't be the boss. This is his neighborhood, but don't be scared. And then he would come in the house and bug me. And I was telling Susie earlier, I took another pill to hurry up and go to sleep because he'd already been telling me the story all day long. Now he's telling the dog story. Yeah. But he was telling them not to be worried or anything and Tex truly, truly believed in Sasquatch or Bigfoot, however you wanted to name it. Because there's another name in like Germany or somewhere.
There's a bunch of, thousands and thousands. Every Native American tribe has their own name for it. Every continent has their own names. Yeti, what have you. I mean, there's a ton, Yowies and Almasti, and it could go on and on. But did he ever tell you if any of his Texas family members saw a Bigfoot before?
She's frozen.
Oh, shoot. She's frozen. I didn't even
You know what I believe? And I'm not sure, but I think this is what a lot of the Native Americans believe too. That I think they're guardians of the earth and of the animals.
I've heard that before. There's been a lot of Native American she dropped off completely. In their lineage and in some of their songs and in their ceremonies, they have that in there. So it's not unseen. It's not unheard that has.
And I think that I think they're everywhere. Like I think they're anywhere there's forest, there's some, and I think there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I thought
when I'm back.
Woo, you're loud though. Your thing is really loud. Can you turn the volume down or something or no?
I don't think
Probably not. It's just on your laptop, right? It's probably just on her laptop. Let us move on and do a little bit of news. So still, believe it or not, we cannot get away from the stupid Silverton Durango train Bigfoot. Okay, we're going on 2-3 weeks now of the same story encompassing the internet. Okay, all of it. Now this particular article I found was out of the Colorado Sun. Okay, so I kind of knew it was going to have something to do with that, but it was interesting because what it is this guy Peter Moore, he did a bunch of cartoons, Bigfoot cartoon stuff. Okay, and it was kind of funny, and I thought I would share it with you guys. But this was the first one he created for the Colorado Sun, and it was his depiction of why Bigfoot loves Colorado is his whole thing. So he came up with a bunch of different things, and this was his number one drawing, and this was his second one.
Oh shit.
Now that right there, it made me laugh, but his depiction of the whole Silverton Railroad Bigfoot. Oh my God, you need to I need to keep my thing on her mute button. Oh, why did it disappear?
Oh, shit, I dropped it.
There we go. So, and he's, saying that this has been a huge thing in Colorado. A huge thing in Colorado was this sighting, right? And when we all know what it is and where it's come from. But he wanted to make clear that Colorado has had sightings for a long time, okay? And one of the sightings actually happened in 1962, which was on an 8mm reel, okay? And his article says that the very first 8mm footage of Bigfoot was shot in 1962 by a Boy Scout troop leader in the Rawah Wilderness near Fort Collins. So those claims by Yeti Yes Man in Pacific Northwest, in the swamps of Florida and in Nepal can take a bipedal backstep behind our own. Bigfoot is a Coloradoan and they can't have him, is what he says. So I was interested and I wanted to see if I could find the footage of, let me put this on, of that actual 1962 footage, if I could find it. And I did, and I do recognize it. I just didn't realize it was from that particular area. So what is she doing? Good Lord. Hold on, I muted you.
You guys were watching me.
Yeah, stop being crazy.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done being crazy, I promise.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't promise, but okay, go.
Oh, let me find it. Here we go.
All my fans, I'm at CarolineGetNaked.com. I'm just saying.
This is going downhill fast, folks. Fast.
No, we're not going. Well, some of us might go down. I'm just saying. 1-800-GO-DOWN. Caroline.
Okay, stop. I'm trying to show this video. Okay.
You're picking up the situation for me.
Okay, so here is the 8mm footage from 1962. So crazy. Okay. Here we go. Now, I'm not going to play the audio to this because it's really not a whole lot of audio. But here is...
You want to hear me or you want to hear them?
Because I can't play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's okay. So that's the footage of whoever it is jumping.
Yeah.
Over. So here we go. Replay it one more time. This is the 1962 footage, and they claim that's the first footage of the Bigfoot.
Right there. Where was that, Nikki?
Colorado. This was in the Rawah Wilderness near Fort Collins.
1961. 1961. Yeah.
62.
And okay, I'm sorry, 62. Trisha was born in 62. My parents were married in 62. Yeah. Yeah. I totally believe that in Colorado. I totally do. Yep.
So
and only
that was that footage.
Those are the ones with the snow. The ones that in I wish I knew, but I just know from that show that we used to watch, Finding Bigfoot. We used to watch it every Sunday, I think it was. And I told him, you can become a part of that group. And he was like, oh, really? He didn't know that kind of stuff. And I said, yeah. And then that's when you and I got connected and you, what do you call it? You went to go see that person that had all that stuff. And then you guys talked on Skype. And yeah, it was pretty exciting. I totally, because
I would have really liked to have met him. I mean, in person,
In person, yeah. But yeah, it happened to him. And I told him, the people that don't want to believe, and he didn't want to tell people. And I said, that's okay. When it's the time to say something, you say it. If it wasn't the time you wanted to, but it wasn't the time, it wasn't time to say it,
Yeah.
And he felt a certain kind of way because he knew people didn't believe him behind it. But I have a story about White River. My friend in Autumn from McNary, she dropped somebody off, or somebody got dropped off at the White River Hospital, and they called her for a ride. They're ready to let me go, but they could care less. You're kicked out. You're out on the other side of the sliding doors, So Autumn tells me, so we went and picked up that lady. It was like 1:00 in the morning. And that lady, when we took her home, that lady said, this happens to be more about the UFO than the Bigfoot. But when we took her home, because I let Autumn drive because she knew where to go. I was just in the in the vehicle, and so was the lady. They were talking Apache because it's a Apache reservation, White Mountain Apache reservation, and she said she's telling her a story, and Autumn's like, oh my, you could hear like, oh my gosh, or whatever, blah blah blah. So we dropped the lady off. We drove all the way in, and then we pulled all the way out. And she said, "You know what she just told me?" I said, "I don't know, but it sure sounded like I wanted to know that language because I was in it, even though I don't even know what you guys were talking about,
Yeah.
Anyways, so one day, the what do you call it? The main guy, the chief, or the main guy of the Indian reservation, he lives right there, but he doesn't help anybody out, So they're coming home one day on a Sunday from church, and they just talked about how you should take care of your own, So they're getting home, and the man doesn't go to church, the chief or whoever he is, he doesn't go to whatever, he just isn't in charge of everybody, but he doesn't follow anything. So when they're getting home, there's like 4 people that live in that neighborhood, and there was like a light. So it was the alien thing, and it wasn't on them, but it was their belief that it followed them, that he came out, and it was like a situation. But yeah, I told her, I said, I know that was intense, but who believes, and who doesn't,
Right.
Well, I wasn't there, but
have you heard that there are people out there who believe that Sasquatch comes out of the UFOs, that they are dropped off by UFOs?
No, I never have heard that. But over here in Snowflake is that movie of that chick,
Fire
in the Sky.
Fire
okay,
in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky. I actually, believe it or not, when I worked at Red Devil back in 2000 and let's see, 2007 they opened. So let's say 2008 to 2011, I worked there. The girlfriend of she's one of the people that got taken up in Fire in the Sky. Can you believe that?
I can believe it.
I didn't even know that movie when I lived here.
Oh, geez.
And she told me they wanted to get her on some kind of show that was called like Tell a Lie on, or Truth or Dare, or Tell a Lie on Your Boyfriend, whatever. And she didn't want to do it because she's not that kind. And I go, why would they ask you? Who are you? And she goes, I'm the girlfriend of Fire in the Sky.
Oh, Travis Walton's girlfriend, wife.
And I'm the boyfriend of, Gilligan. What does that mean? I didn't know what it meant. But yeah, now I know what it means because I did go home and see the movie. And but anyways, so no, if somebody has a story, that's their story. They saw it, they felt it, they believe it. They wouldn't say it. Tex wished so much in his life that he had that kind of that could say it, but he
Just
didn't.
say it.
So
Yeah.
I made it for him, and I hope you heard me. I'll bring
Yep.
a picture out and put it right here. He has bigger. No, I have bigger boobs than his. But you know what I mean? Yeah, no. Tex saw shit. He felt shit. He lived shit. And it's not just UFOs. It's totally Bigfoot or Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whoever wants to call it, whatever they want to call it. You know,
Right.
I'm on their side because who am I to say no?
Right.
You know, I didn't talk to them and ask them if they wish that we called them a certain
name,
tribe or something, because now we're all changing the rules of life and we don't want to offend even Bigfoot.
That's true. That's true. We don't want to offend anybody anymore.
I do.
There's people who just call them forest people, or
what do we call them?
You know, they call them forest people. Forest. What's the other one? Oh, I can't think of what the other one is that they say.
Nikki says, I'm never inviting my family.
I think that they are an ancient, like an ancient society, or like an ancient human, or like an ancient, I don't know.
She froze up again, but at least she froze up on a smile. I'm gonna have to take her out until she unfreezes. She's probably gonna drop out again. Well, this might be my opportunity to finish up with these drawings that this guy did. He did a diverse habitat, and I don't know what possessed him really to put these out there in what was this? The Colorado. No, I can't remember what this. Colorado Sun.
The Sun.
It was the Colorado Sun. And he put out all these drawings, and it made a big whoop-de-doo over there. Because he wants to say, his whole point was that he wanted to say that Colorado wants the Bigfoot because, you know, it's good advertising, actually. Yeah, so that's pretty much where all that was going, but it kind of lost.
Some people think that he's only in one spot.
There are people who are out there and think that. Okay. Think they're just one, that there's just one Bigfoot, and there's not. You know, there's got to be population to continue.
Yeah. Do they think there's only one chicken that makes all the eggs? You know, one hen, one, you know, there's only one. That's how we make all the eggs.
Right. Yeah. Bigfoot's Trackway says Bigfoot's real name is Mike. He hides because he's sensitive about his feet.
Is that true or fake?
Fake.
Is that what's that one commercial with he's sad because everybody calls me Big Feet and his name is
Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, Daryl or something.
Daryl, yeah. My name is Daryl. My name is
because
Daryl.
I know Daryl. She knew exactly. She couldn't wait to answer that question. Right on. Good job, sis.
What is this next one? Let me see what I got.
Are they asking you questions to ask us?
Oh, if you guys have any questions, be sure to put those questions
whoever
in
wants to
chat.
know, like Chunk, let's go clickety clockety
Oh
clock.
my God!
Yes.
You better stop touching those things. You're gonna get me banned. You're
No,
gonna get me
no,
kicked
don't
out.
ban her. Don't ban her. She doesn't know me. My dad had an affair. I'm really not her cousin.
Shut up.
Well, blame it on my dad, Nikki.
Blame it on your dad. He's not there. Mom kept saying that to me, and I had no idea that she was referring to who is Daryl. Yeah, it's a Bigfoot because his name is. He's tired. He don't be called Bigfoot no more because his name
What
is
happened?
Daryl.
What happened?
Iron Dogger in the chat was
There's a commercial.
mentioning. It's a commercial, yeah. But she had no idea she was referring to who Daryl was. They even have T-shirts with that. My name is Daryl.
What is? Oh, probably I
It's a
don't know that
commercial.
one.
It's just a commercial with the Bigfoot. Wow, what is the main thing they're selling? Is it
I don't
Geico
even know.
or insurance or something, or what is
I
it?
don't even know what it's about, the commercial.
Nikki knows. Nikki knows. She
Okay.
just named 2 things that had to do with it.
Yeah.
I pick insurance. I'm gonna pick my nose too.
Stop it. That's
No, I have.
Highlander. There can only be one. Trackway says there can only be one.
What happened? Pick me. Don't pick Susie.
Said it was Geico.
For goodness sake, somebody ask Caroline a question.
What?
Okay,
Okay. Hi, question person that asked me. What would you like to ask me? Please tell Nikki so she can ask me the question so I can answer it in the proper way for you.
Yeah.
Susie, don't laugh at me. Susie, don't laugh. That's not right.
Geico. Yeah, it was Geico. See, I was right.
Geico wanted to ask me a question?
No, Geico. The commercial was a Geico commercial.
I thought you said somebody wanted to ask me a question.
No, I'm
You want
asking
somebody to ask you a
somebody. I
question.
said somebody, for the love of
Somebody
God,
please ask her a
ask
question.
Caroline a question.
I'm not ready for a maybe. Somebody might. Okay, I have a question for Caroline. I have a question. Caroline, when was the last time that you think you may or may not have seen Bigfoot?
Okay.
Thank you for asking that question. I really appreciate it. So I believe yesterday when I was getting ready for today, I saw Bigfoot. And I said, I wish your big feet would have wiped my pine needles around the corner. Hello?
Oh
But he
my
didn't.
God.
Okay, that was my thing with Bigfoot. I think Susie fell over, but something
did.
picked her back up. Thank you,
I
Jesus.
think Vanessa is trying to get in.
She said, I need to help Caroline. I need to help Caroline.
Oops. There we go. Let's see if she can get
Is
on
she
now.
Vanessa coming in here? Oh, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. Is that what we're calling her?
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. She's having issues with.
Yeah, she has issues.
And oh,
Me off. Shit.
Vanessa.
where's she?
Vanessa's so beautiful. Her got a booty and a beautiful. She don't have chunk buzz like me though. Clickety clank.
I don't know. She's.
Oh, hell, I dropped one.
I don't know if she can do it.
Okay.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I sent her the right one.
Okay. Ready? Cody, you should go get the cream.
Oh, I'm out of focus.
You know what, Caroline? They said that they think that you need your own channel. I think that'd be great too.
What happened?
You should get your own show. You're gonna spin off of this.
What kind of show do you want? You want to see my?
Oh my God!
I'm going.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna take her off. I'm taking her off if she's gonna show her titties.
What is this I'm looking at?
I can't get my camera to come back on. This is a shit show for sure. Huh? Let's see. Okay, now that should work. Okay. She just stepped off. When she comes back on, I'll bring her back in. Almost. Almost Nessa's here. Almost. Let's see if she can get the camera to come on. And she's that close. Maybe she's. Hello? Can you hear me?
There?
Yeah, we're here. You're in the dark.
It's okay.
You want to be in
Just
the
talk.
dark?
Just talk.
Everybody,
Vanessa,
like to welcome Vanessa to the house. She's
Yes. Woo,
Yes.
woo, woo, woo.
Oh, Carolyn.
How come we can't hear you, Vanessa? Say
Woo,
something.
woo, woo, woo.
My camera and my mic, I don't know if it's working.
Oh, you sound
Oh, we
beautiful.
can-
I love you.
We can hear you
Hi,
good.
love you guys. Maybe it's just my light. I'm actually in bed. I got a fever today.
Oh, no.
Okay, look, it's my light.
Yeah,
I
there
thought it
you
was
go.
just because I was black.
So you're sick. That's
Yeah,
why.
I've been in
Have
bed.
you ever had a Bigfoot encounter?
What's that?
Have you ever had a Bigfoot encounter, or do you know anybody that has?
Okay, I'm totally getting it wrong. Maybe I can't hear, but did you just ask me if I have ever had pudding?
Bigfoot encounter. Like, have you ever seen Bigfoot, or any of your family ever seen Bigfoot?
My grandmother, when I was herding sheep one time, we were out in the reservation. It's like a canyon where my family lives. It's called Genito. We were out trying to get the goats and the sheep back in the corral. And my grandmother, you know, when they get old, her eyelids are really droopy. So she would have to lift up her eyelids to see. Well, she speaks Navajo, and she actually did that. And it's got to be from, let's see. Okay, so the only thing that I can think of is from Charles House to Apollo. In like a fork in the road, there was something standing there, but I couldn't like see it because it was too far away.
Oh,
But Paul, when I went back to answer her because she was asking me what it was, I looked back at her and I was trying to tell her I didn't know what it was. We looked back and it was gone.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an amazing story, dude.
And on the reservation, I totally believe that. That's why the person that said that there's only one and there's no way there can be any. Well, you know, just like the monkey, there might be only one monkey in the world, but guess what? They started somewhere, and now there's a few more, and then now there are different brands of monkeys and different this. You know what I mean? Like there's a cat that started in England or in the Egyptian age, and then they went this way. You know what I mean? So you can't say Bigfoot only is somewhere. He had to have started somewhere. And then there had to be a female Bigfoot because you can't do two male Bigfoots. Maybe nowadays you can, but back then, how are you going to make another Bigfoot?
Or they could be like frogs. Frogs can actually have a mate that is they can reproduce without actually having a partner.
What does that mean?
What is that called?
Say that again.
They're
you didn't say that earlier. Hold on.
What?
Go ahead, Vanessa.
So frogs can reproduce without having to have, intercourse, or they can actually just reproduce. So who's to say that Bigfoot can just, what is Bigfoot? Is it a mammal? Is it come from an egg? Does it come from a certain source? Like, where does it come from?
Nikki, here's your person right here. You are the one. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, handsome.
There it is.
I was wondering what the hell she's talking about, Big Buzz, or who the fuck are you talking to?
Now you have a big toe, but you don't have a big foot. Thank you.
I just heard Bigfoot. I was like, I don't know. I know I have a Bigfoot.
It's a PG movie.
Oh.
Okay, Nikki. So, Nikki, this is who you wanted to question your questions.
Yeah, I wanted to know if, being that she lives up on the reservation, did she have any stories, or if anybody ever mentioned that, they had seen Bigfoot up there? Because there's a lot of accounts up there, especially around the Four Corners area. And what is that? The Huachucas? Mountains right there.
What
I think it's
I'm not sure.
Chuscas. I think it's the
What mountains are around you, Vanessa?
We have San Francisco Peaks. We have, oh my gosh. I can't even. I know San Francisco Peaks is the closest thing to me that's in Flagstaff.
She doesn't know the Watuskas because it might be.
Those are down further south.
Yeah, it might be something. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not there. It just means she personally doesn't know.
Yeah.
I've actually never heard of it, but there's a lot of different terms and stuff out here on the reservation for certain like sightings, and like people have seen things out here that are just, you know, it's different locations and everything like that. A lot of it's in Navajo, not really in English, but a lot of people I've met people who say they've seen something really tall. They never say anything about like its hair or if they see its face or if it looks like a person. They're always just saying it's just really tall. Like they only get a good glimpse of something, but they don't ever get, you know how like it doesn't want to be known.
Mm-hmm. Right. And
no,
sometimes it gets mixed up with the skinwalkers being up there.
Oh yeah.
And you do have the Navajo
the skinwalker,
Rangers.
I think, would give you the ooly goolies.
So what do they call it, Vanessa? What do they think about the Sasquatch? Do they think it's like a guardian? Do you think it's a good thing? Does your like people think it's a bad thing or a good thing or a scary thing or a happy thing or what?
Like Bigfoot itself?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think, because I don't think my people have ever engaged in something like that, so you can't really tell. They just say they've seen stuff like that, you know, and it always comes from someone that's just been here, like my grandma, you know, way back, like the elders, like they've always seen something, but they've never come in actual contact with it. They just say, you know, just leave it alone, because you don't. If it wanted to have human contact, we would know more about it than we know now. You know what I mean?
I agree.
We would know exactly what its face looks. How many teeth does it have? What does its teeth look like? What does its eyes look like? What does its nose look like? Like we would know all those, you know, facts about it, at least if someone actually came into contact with it. But we've only seen like brief sightings, or someone catches it on picture and it's always blurry, or, you know, it's just, we've never actually seen something like it, because maybe just it doesn't want to be known, or it doesn't want, you know.
Yeah.
It's good all on its own, right? We don't need, I don't feel we need to protect it, because we can't even find it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's they're fine on their own.
That's how I see it. Like if we would definitely know more about it if, you know, someone actually had an intimate, you know, close up with it, and then we would know, you know, those specific things, you know, what its nose, teeth, eyes look like, if it looks like a person or if it looks like an animal.
Talking about the Sasquatch or the Chupacabra?
I think that the people that have had sightings, those people see them because they wanted them to see them. I don't think anybody's going to see them unless they want to show themselves.
That's a quite popular idea as well, that you have to have an open mind, and you have to like do this mind thing with opening yourself up to them and letting them know you're not
going to have your third eye open. I think. I believe you have to have your third eye chakra open to be able to see stuff like that.
You have 3 eyes? I have 14 boobs.
You do too.
I'm just saying. You have 3 eyes. I have 14 boobs.
We don't want to see all those either.
I know. I already put 12 of them. and subscribe to my channel, 1-800-GET-NAKED with Gamma. 14 boobs. Chancla, mama. Okay. What were we talking about?
We were just talking about Sasquatch up on the reservation, and your whole area is Apache, where Caroline is the Apache reservation area.
Hers is Navajo, mine is Apache, you meant.
And Nessa's up in the Navajo Nation. Hopi is in the middle, and then you have the Navajo all around. So But stories come out of both areas quite frequently, actually.
So you
There's
should come
actually
do
a
your
place out
program.
here.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead, babe.
I was just going to say you should come do one of your night sightings out here, and then you could put the picture that said fake or not fake. You know what I mean?
Investigations. So I do want to go out to the White Mountains and do that.
But you don't have to come to right here where I'm at. You go up to I'm going to say Greens Peak. I'm going to say probably Horseshoe up to Greens Peak. Maybe 3 different sightings, and the people at Horseshoe are going to chase them up to Green Peak. That's what I'm saying. I want to be on that tour.
I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've ever been up to Green Peak.
Yeah. Said that you had a reunion in the
No, but we went to Forest Lakes one time, and we went to
Greens Peak.
What was the other one?
Because I worked at the Christmas tree, and I totally lied. And then I guess my boss knew that I was drunk, and she said, "Caroline called me earlier and said I might not come in." And then she called me later, and she said, "I might not be able to come in." So she knew that between the first call and the second call, I was definitely drinking and I wasn't coming in. And it was that Grandma Bunny was there. It was raining. That was Greens Peak.
That was Greens Peak?
By where the Christmas tree was?
Thank you.
No, the Christmas tree is in packed up. Where I worked, don't try to undermine me like that. That's not fair. No, the Christmas tree is where I worked. It doesn't even matter. You guys go on with your story, and I apologize for screwing it up. Keep on going, everybody. Caroline been drinking. 0. Woo woo. Woo woo. Okay, go. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Okay. Now I've totally lost my train of thought.
But I like when you ramble on, because that's how my brain works.
I probably won't, but I say I will.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be a little hard for you, Caroline. Your brain's kind of like mine. You get on that. You have 7 trains, and there are 4 tracks, and you gotta
tell you about 3.
The conductors are screaming.
Yeah, I said, hold on. I'm trying to pull you guys in. Give me a minute.
Right.
And Susie's over there doing her nails. Sound like horseshoes.
What? What? Am I making noise?
Remember, Susie?
Oh yeah, this morning she said it sounded like I was sawing a log.
Oh my goodness.
I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm following my nails." I said, "Damn, what kind of nails you got?" It sounds like you're helping Matt saw the homes he's making. Anyways.
Oh wow.
Go ahead, Nikki.
Well, I think it would still be interesting to go back to Arizona and do my own type of investigations in all those areas. And because you know there's a lot of people there in Arizona who are going out there and trying to find them.
And you know, if you put a little what do you call it, like a calendar, not a calendar, what is it called, like a poster together, and say, hey, on this day, you know, May 4th, I don't know why I picked May 4th. I just said May 4th. I probably would pick April 17th, but we'll do May 4th. People are going to come out, and we're going to meet at this area.
Oh my gosh,
that was log. I probably would pick A1, but I said lower log. Anyways, you know what I mean? And if you have a story, or if you have and you will get the people from this side of the tracks, which is not the reservation, but they had fish and they grew up shoot, they grew up in the mill pond. You know what I mean? They have a story. And you'll get the people that are from the reservation and will say, oh, shoot, I hope I make it. I hope I get there that day to tell that story. But that's just that's the last day.
But that's the thing.
We're going to give you more opportunity. We were just telling you the day, you know.
Yeah, but when you're really going to do this stuff, you can't tell people where you're going. Because you have assholes who go out there and try to hoax you or mess shit up. Yes, it happens all the time.
Nikki,
all the time.
Nikki, check it out, Nikki. What? These people in McNary, they're not trying to hoax you. They're
I'm not talking about McNary.
The day that Caroline said, "Hey, on the 12th of this month," and they're saying, was it this month or last month or next month? I'm going to go this month and next month just in case. Nobody's trying to hoax you, but I bet you will get 12 stories. I'm going to say 12 stories. I like 17
stories. Oh, you mean like doing a little meeting and getting people to come and tell their stories?
We can do that on Facebook.
Our own round.
Well, that would be a great idea.
I have a few people already that I want to invite that already have stories, and that's like 4 people. Yeah. And their stories, I can't tell you. I wanted to tell you one earlier. I talked about the tree to the tree. That's, I'm not going to say her name because if you're going to pay her $150, then I'm not going to take it from her. I'm just joking. But you know what I mean? Yeah. I bet you.
Yeah, a town hall meeting. We could totally have a town hall meeting about that.
And even people that are in Snowflake might tell you a story here in McNary. Well, I don't live in McNary, but you know what I mean.
Well, you guys are all so close. All these little towns are right next to each other.
They're little towns, but they're big forests that connect in a certain way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun to do that.
Yeah.
I honestly do. And I know a lady that lives at the end of that's Kathy Sullivan, that she's the dog lady. She's the one that her husband just passed away. She's 90. I was feeding her animals while she was in Wyoming. Okay. Check it out. So this day, I saw the back of like a raccoon. I said, oh shoot. I wish I'd have went to bed when I normally go to bed. But I was like partying because I don't have to go to bed yet. Anyways, so I did go to bed. So the next night, I go to bed like at 4 because I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. The next night, I see Pretty Lady. So Kathy is the dog lady. She has been taking care of these animals forever. We fix them for a certain amount of money. I mean, it's just a deal, the dog run. So, I see Pretty Lady, but I didn't hear her. She's only a cat. She just jumps, So the next night, all of a sudden, there's like a noise. It's like a noise. And I'm like, damn, Pretty Lady doesn't make one. And I looked and I said, shh, that kind of looks like a bear. So I went to the window and I pulled the curtain back and it was a bear. And then I shut the curtain because I got so scared. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want it to, but I really did whatever. Anyways, it was a bear. It knocked the food down. It knocked the table down. It only drank the milk and everything. I didn't go out till the next day. But yeah, it was freaking crazy,
Wow.
Yeah.
So that would be scary.
I was almost gonna do this to you in the middle of that story.
2 hours later.
Did you?
Come on, Nikki. Invite me next Sunday and see what happens.
You're a Friday night guest from now on. A late night Friday night guest. Because they all want you on the Friday night. We talk about all kinds of stuff.
No,
It's a
screw you
podcast.
guys. And Nikki, you better ask Nikki to pay me 12 cents every minute. Yeah, we'll see what happens on Friday. I think I have to work that night.
Yeah, I made her not work tonight.
Exactly.
Oh.
No.
That's funny.
Anyways,
Oh, let's see. What do we got in the chat? Anybody, any questions? We're going to be rolling it up here, folks. It's already been an hour and 40 minutes. Looks like Steve is going to be having a show tonight after mine, so you guys can all roll on over to Squatch DTV and see what he's got going on over there. You can stop anytime, Carol Ann. That's what John says.
Wait, they can. So in the chat, they can hear us talking.
Yes.
Sorry, John.
Ooh,
Sorry, John.
okay.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And he told me to stop. I'm sorry, John. You
He's
probably
just
should
kidding.
pick
He's
another
just
chat.
kidding. But John did say, Nessa, please drink a lot of fluids. He can tell you need
Get
a
better.
lot of fluids.
Thank you. Yeah. I definitely would try. But they've been going straight through me. Whoop.
Well, that means you just need it more. I'm surprised you're keeping the kids out.
Yeah, well, Daniel's actually doing a really good job right now. So yesterday he was actually really sick and he had a fever. And I don't know, he somehow just passed it to me during the middle of the night.
Yeah.
He woke up totally fine. And my eyes were super puffy this morning and I felt like crap. I still had to get up. We went to church. You know, our church is about 3 hours long. Then we came home and I told him, I said, I am going to lay down because my body's about to shut down. So I went to sleep at I want to say 4:30, and I just been laying down. I feel really good now. It doesn't. My brain doesn't feel like it's about to explode. But I was like, as soon as I woke up, as soon as I woke up and I saw your thing going on, I was like, oh, at least I get a little bit of time,
I'm glad,
to
I'm
get
glad
on.
you
And then I
decided-
just saw the live thing, and I'm like, oh, they've been in this conversation for a long time already. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
But
really
I
glad
tried
you came
to
on
get
here.
it. I'm
What's
glad.
that?
I'm glad I did. I need to come in. You said you have them on Fridays too?
Fridays sometimes. Those are, last minute decisions if I'm bored. We'll do a late night show and then anything goes on those ones. We'll play games and stuff like that. Friday mornings, I usually have a show with Enzo.
You know what,
Scale,
Vanessa? You can come on my show. My show's on Thursday night.
and hers is on
Thursday?
Thursdays.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just send me your links and stuff. You know me, I like to talk about everything.
Yeah. And you guys can find Susie's channel and her links and everything in the description. I've already put them there. So
Awesome.
if you want to find those, you can find those there. But where is she? Carol Ann, are you coming back so we can say goodbye?
Where are you, girlfriend?
I don't know where she went.
Says, and see you at Nessa. Wait, what is that? What does that mean?
Oh,
I think he's saying bye. I think he was just saying bye.
See you later.
Oh, cool.
But
see you later. Was it Uncle Bones too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat a steak. I've got a steak waiting for me.
You have a steak waiting for you? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I don't think it wants you to eat it if it's waiting for you. Jeez.
Anyway,
Daniel made hamburgers today, so that's what we're munching on right now.
Oh, that's good. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, get better.
I'm gonna same thing, just rest, hydrate, and the job's never done. I gotta get up in the morning and the baby has a dentist appointment, so I gotta shoot to Flagstaff, get the kid, make sure the kids are up and dressed, get them on the bus, and full.
How long does it take you to get to Flagstaff?
About 2 hours, depending on traffic, maybe 2.5. Right. Yeah, it's but the dental care out here on the reservation, it's not the same as going to an actual kid dentistry. Mm-hmm. They know exactly how to treat the kids. They know exactly, what medicines and stuff like that and how to work with them and stuff. So I definitely would. I'd do the, you know, the 2 hour run that way than, you know, having been poked and pricked over here at the Native American Center is what we have now. They built a new hospital closer to our house, so it's been convenient, pretty much.
I don't know where Caroline went.
Well,
Well,
her
folks,
camera kept going off.
I'll get in touch with her. I'll tell her, everybody, that if she was enjoyed, we're gonna bring her on again, probably on a Friday show, and it will be fun. You guys, thanks for coming. Thanks, Nessa, for stopping in. Appreciate it. It
Thank you for having me.
was a show. It came and it went. But we're going to be back onto my normally scheduled stuff next week, you guys. And thank y'all for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And see you guys in the next chat. Bye.
Bye.